It's me, the cookbook lady. Hey friends, it's good to see you again. And if I have anybody new here with me today, welcome to my kitchen. Now, I don't know about y'all, but I hate doing dishes. And for somebody like me who loves to cook and bake, well, dirty dishes kind of comes with the territory. So imagine my excitement when I was exploring this cookbook here and came across a brownie recipe that seemed just too good to be true. Today's recipe is called Saucepan Brownies, and that's simply because all you really need to make these is a saucepan, something to mix with, and of course something to bake your brownies in. Now slow down though, because I don't want to be too misleading. We do have to factor in the fact that we have our measuring tools to measure out our ingredients, but then also when I go to make these videos for y'all, there is going to be extra dishes that I end up using just because I like to pre-measure out all of my ingredients, so that way these videos seem to be a little more streamlined, and in the result they end up being a little bit shorter for your viewing pleasure. And as always, as a reminder, you can find the written recipe down below in the description box of this video. The first thing I'm going to do is get the oven preheating to a temperature of 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Next, I'm placing my saucepan on a burner set to a medium to low heat. Into the saucepan, I'm adding 2/3 cup of shortening and 4 squares of baking chocolate. Once melted and combined, I'm going to remove my saucepan from the burner and start to add in the rest of my ingredients. The recipe doesn't give a lot of detailed instructions, but I would recommend either letting your pot cool a bit first or adding the eggs in last. This is because you don't want to add raw eggs into something that's hot, or you'll risk cooking the egg. Once mixed, we are going to transfer this to a jelly roll pan. Alright, y'all, the time has finally come to give these brownies a taste test. Oh, whoa. That is incredibly sweet. I like the consistency of these. The 14 minutes was just enough, in my opinion, to where I don't know how well this will pick up on camera, but as you can see, they're still a little bit fudgy in the middle. They're not completely dry like a cake-like brownie would be. You got a nice little crust on the top here. However, I think the only thing is that they're not very chocolatey. I don't get a very strong like chocolate taste. The only thing I really get is a overwhelming sweetness. Yeah, these taste more like blondies. Blondies are basically like cookie dough baked into a bar form minus the chocolate chips. Although I do think that there are some blondie recipes that have chocolate chips in them. I need to do more research on blondies. But yeah, no, these are not very chocolatey. They are very sweet, and I do like I said, I like the consistency of them. They're very moist in the middle. The ones that baked on the outer edge of the pan, the edges, those edges are nice and crispy. Overall, I don't know how to feel about this recipe. I thought the fact that it was made in a saucepan was a fun aspect to it. I thought it might have been a little easier. As y'all saw in the video, I was struggling a whole lot. So I don't necessarily know if it's an easier recipe, and I also don't know if I consider a brownie recipe. To me, brownies are very chocolatey. I suppose if you're not a big fan of chocolate, this would be a good recipe for you. It is very sweet. This is a very sweet brownie recipe. I can feel the sugar rush kicking in. But yeah, no, I think overall what I like from this recipe is baking it in that kind of pan, because traditionally all of my brownies, I've baked them in a little, deep dish pan. But cook them on what is a jelly roll sheet. I think I like that method. I might stick to that for future brownie recipes. But yeah, I mean, I don't know, I'm kind of on the fence about this recipe. Let me know if you guys end up making it, and tell me your thoughts and opinions in the comments down below. I would love to hear from y'all. Anyways, y'all, thank you so much for joining me on today's culinary adventure. If you did happen to like today's video, how about showing it a little love by hitting that thumbs up button? And if you happen to like the vibe here on my channel, consider becoming a subscriber so you don't miss the next culinary adventure. And actually, while I'm on the topic of subscribers, I just want to say thank you so much and a huge welcome to everybody who has recently subscribed to my channel. You don't know how much it means to me that y'all have taken an interest in my passion and my hobbies, and I just cannot thank y'all enough. Until next time, be safe and be sweet to one another. Bye, y'all!